Ridwan Lessy from Cairo University, one of our very, very close partners with our USAID project.
Okay, good morning everybody. Actually I live in the volcano area, but I don't talk about the volcano here. I'm talking about the climate change impact on water resources in small island, especially in my country is Ternate Island. So I'm from the Cairo University. I'm head of the Disaster Study Center of Cairo University. Okay, so as you know, the climate and water system is interconnection, so it's very complex because the cycles of hydrology is depend on the climate and it can influence the water. And the other side, the groundwater in our country, especially in Ternate, is very important because we don't have the surface water. So the government used the deep well to intake the water for services for the community or for the population in Ternate. And we are a small island. We know that it's very vulnerable to climate change, for example, from sea level rise. And yes, we're talking about the Ternate. What's the Ternate? And no, you don't find Ternate in the Google map. I believe that. If you see in Ternate, where's Ternate? No. So we are here. It is the North Maluku province. So if you want to look at Ternate, you should be zoom, 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 and zoom. So you can find this is Ternate. This is Ternate Island. It's still very small. So even it's small, but Ternate is only around 100 kilometers square. So in the island, in the middle, we have the volcano mountain. It's called Gamalama, and from east to west is only 10 kilometers, and north to south is 10 kilometers, so it's around 100 kilometers. So if you come to Ternate, you can go around the island. You can walking or you can use the motorcycle. It's okay. But the other side, we have the high population. In 2015, more than 200,000 people live in Ternate, and the density is more than 1,000 per kilometer. So, and we have a highly water consumption. It's based on the PDIM. PDIM is the local company of drinking water. It's the state company, and we have changed our pattern of rainfall, as we see in the next slide. And the other problem, the other issue is salt water intrusion right now is heavy now, and then land use change. So this is the issue is the Ternate Island, the small island with the big population. And our objective of this study is we want to analyze the precipitation currently and compare with the precipitation pattern from the general circulation model is issued by World Bank. And we try to assess the possibility effect of climate change on the water resources based on the demand of the water by people, and then scenario as action plan. We try to make a scenario, an action plan could be done by the government to reduce the saltwater intrusion. So this is the precipitation pattern of the rainfall in Ternate is based on the BMKG. So if you see this graph is fluctuates from 1990 to 2017, but I grabbed the red line here because this is the extreme weather. As we know, it's El Nino happened in Indonesia, so the number of rainfall in Ternate is very decreased. So this is the extreme. And then the number of consumer, but the other side, the number of customer from PDIM is rapidly increased. So from 2006 and 2015, the number of customer is from 15,000 to 25,000. And then groundwater potency, I mean the rechargeable potency in groundwater is decreased is related with the precipitation in Ternate. So the decrease influence, I mean, very deep in 2015 because it's related to the El Nino. So the rainfall in Ternate only from, the dry season start from March to December. So there only January and February we have a rain day, but from March to December is very little bit rain. So if you compare the potential of the water in groundwater availability and the production water by PDAM, so we can see the increase of customer, but the availability of groundwater is decreased. So this time is crisis, and this is the driven of the saltwater intrusion in Ternate right now. That is a big problem now. So what happened in the future? I mean, what can we do in the precipitation projection in the future based on the GMC model issued by the World Bank? From the future, from the model, we can see that precipitation will be increased 2 till 3%. So in my imagine that if the precipitation increase, so we have a lot of water. Actually, we have a lot of water in the groundwater, because the Ternate Island is the good infiltration. So when the increase of the rainfall happily, we can get the more water. And water demand, we try to calculate the water demand and the water availability in groundwater. It's not a problem, but it's, I mean, we can more water, and even the number of customer increase, but available of water is still enough. But the problem right now is the phase land use changes. So you can see in the Google map, this is in 2002 and this one is 2015. So more than 10% of area in Ternate is loose now because too many people coming to Ternate, and then they build the house or they make the something for economy, and then land use changes to drive the decrease of catchment area. And the other one is lack of community awareness. I know that many people in Ternate don't think about the save the water, because they clean the motorcycle, they clean the car, and they build their house without some place to catch again. I mean to make the water of the rainfall come to in the land. So we have a surface runoff is very increased, and flooding. So flooding. Actually, Ternate is not flooding because the topography is like a triangle. So, but now the flooding is one problem in Ternate too. So, and our study, what can we do? We just suggest to the government to try to several adaptation. We separate the two, and then short-term adaptation and long-term adaptation. For short-term adaptation, we try to inventory the raw water sources, because I know Ternate have the 4 deep wells, so we hopefully we can find the other deep well, and then we try to conduct the research, determine the groundwater basin. So and then we monitoring, and the government should be monitoring land use and changing the catchment area and recovery catchment area, and the other people having to increase the awareness of the people. We should make the rainwater harvesting and build the reservoir well. In Indonesia we say biopori. For the long time adaptation, so we should be raise awareness of water and climate issue, integrated the climate change consideration into the water governance reform. So is the big issue in North Maluku right now. So we try to speak to the policymakers who think about the future, what the climate change impact for North Maluku, because North Maluku is we say the 10,000 island provinces, so we have a lot of small island. And then the government should make a policy to protect the water sources and catchment area, so they ban the area to don't people come to build the house or something like that. And then campaign, educate the community to serve the water. Now this is the good, I think, because in my university and especially from my study center, we encourage the people how to save the water, and then the other one and the last one is manage the water supply infrastructure, because we lose PDIM, something they lose the water because when the broken of the pipe, something like that. Okay, I think this is my research, this small research, and thank you for your attention. And
we have time for one or two questions for Ridwan. Anyone?
I may have a question. I'm wondering why you used number of customers as opposed to actual water consumption.
Yeah, because we want to know how many water then taken by PDIM. So we try to predict the number of consumer increase in the future, and we know how how much water can be taken by PDIM, and we calculated that, it's enough. We try to, in the future when the rainfall increase, so it's enough. Actually, it's enough, but we have the problem. The other side we have problem. Land use changes, and surface rainwater, surface runoff. So it's a problem right now, and yeah, this program now we are collaborated with the IWAS from USAID to support us to how to, to awareness for the people and to help the government do this. Our suggestion. So now we build the rainfall harvesting for the several area, and we still running to research. It can influence the saltwater intrusion or no. But I ask the people now, the salinity of the surface well of the people living in the coastal area, the salinity is decreased slowly now. So I think it's better.
Thank you.